If you haven't had enough of roughing up ruffians in between classes, 2006 Bullies is coming back for a second semester in Bullies Scholarship Edition for the Xbox 360 and Nintendo Wii.
Come on, give me a break.
The original PlayStation 2 game made waves due to unwarranted controversy and its Grand Theft Auto-inspired gameplay. But can Scholarship Edition overcome the sophomore jinx?
Come here, you little...
Yeah, come and get me.
Jimmy Hopkins is no stranger to the curbsides of new schools, but the 15-year-old troublemaker may finally be in over his shorn head. His latest expulsion has led him to the looming gates of Bulworth Academy, a veritable school of hard knocks with an equally unsympathetic student body to boot.
Screw you, new kid. This is what we do to teachers' pets around here.
It'll be up to you to discern friend from foe while helping Jimmy climb his way up the pecking order among the school's various cliques. Like Russell, the ogreish leader of the bullies, Algernon, a rotund bookworm with urinary woes, and Gary, a misanthropic student that would be best described as, well, crazy.
Go easy or they put you on medication. They did to me. Boy, nearly sent me insane.
Bully may be short of a few pimps and prostitutes, but it's still very much a Rockstar game at heart. As you'll find out from the many interactions with Bulworth's colorful personalities, Rockstar's taste for dark comedy and satire lingers on like trace amounts of cocaine on a $20 bill. Humor goes a long way in spicing up a game's charm, and with Bully, it shows.
Russell, go beat that little jerk who said that nasty stuff to me about your mom and those barnyard animals.
As with the Grand Theft Auto series, Bully follows the same do-anything, go-anywhere sandbox design, albeit on a smaller scale. Rather than running and gunning through the streets of Liberty City, you'll be perusing the halls of Bulworth Academy and later on the adjacent town and suburbs. When the sun's out, the world is your oyster. You can embark on story-driven missions, help out on an errand or two, or even take the old skateboard for a ride while picking up stray collectible cards and rubber bands. When you're done running amok for the day, you can catch some much-needed shut-eye back at the boys' dorm before setting off to do it all over again. Just don't get caught trespassing after hours. If you feel the need to catch up on your reading, writing, and arithmetic, you can opt to sit through Bully's minigame-based classes to earn various perks and abilities. Piece together enough anagrams in English, and you'll be able to mingle with the fairer sex to a greater degree.
Wanna make out?
Follow the on-screen button prompts of chemistry class, and you'll be able to work your way around a chemistry set to concoct various weaponry in the form of stink bombs and itching powder. Who says you don't learn anything useful in school?
Oh, squeeze the weasel.
As far as new content goes, Scholarship Edition boasts a few more missions, a set of new clothes to unlock, and a handful of new classes, including biology, math, and music.
No, that's not right.
You can even put your gray matter to the test in the new competitive multiplayer mode, where you and a pal battle it out among the game's various classes and arcade minigames. As with most special editions, there isn't anything particularly remarkable with Scholarship Edition, although the new classes in multiplayer mode lend a fair amount of replay value to the already considerable amount of things you could do in the original. Factor that in with the Xbox 360 version's achievements, and you'll be guaranteed to spend some extra time in study hall.
Remember, keep it clean, or we'll clean it for you.
In Bully, the gameplay revolves around whom you interact with on a daily basis and what results from that interaction. Get chummy with the nerds or deliver a flower to a girl and you'll earn their favor.
Oh, Jimmy, that's so nice of you.
Piss off a jock or two and expect to get speared by their linebacker wherever you go. Even the school's prefects get in on the action. Get caught breaking into a few lockers or trespassing after hours, and it's off to the principal's office with you. If attempts at apologizing or puffing your chest go awry, you can duck into a nearby locker and trash can to keep Jimmy's trouble meter at bay. Fighting is rarely the answer to anything, but in Bully it's a way of life. You start the game off with a few basic combos and grabs, but over time, you'll pick up some awesome fighting moves from the resident bum, as well as a few grapples from gym class.
Hopkins, I was wrong about you. Maybe you really are a really strong girl.
If you find yourself hankering for some extra firepower, Jimmy's arsenal of kiddie weaponry, from a tricked-out slingshot to slippery marbles, provides some much-needed oomph in sticky situations. You may not be swinging a katana anytime soon, but delivering a firecracker's explosive punch to a gaggle of bullies is surprisingly rewarding. With some of the new curriculum like the Trauma Center-inspired dissection of biology and the rhythm-based gameplay of music class, it becomes somewhat apparent that the Wii Remote came into mind in their design in Scholarship Edition. Even so, the controls on the Xbox 360 still function as well as you'd expect.
Oh!
What you can also expect is the same sense of childish thrill from ducking out of sight of authority figures and delivering noogies to those that deserve it.
Oh, am I hurting your feelings?
Bully may be a last-gen game by today's standards, but its strong core gameplay lives on as a good example of the sandbox formula done right. Bullworth is a thriving microcosm of freaks and geeks, and after your many dastardly deeds of pranking and ganking, you'll soon come to feel just like another one of the boys.
Not so big now, are you? Where are your friends now?
In terms of audio, Bully takes ambiance into overdrive with a slinky soundtrack and an endless array of happenstance chatter from the faculty and students walking around the academy.
I don't like fighting, but I guess I have to.
Much like the talk station radios in GTA, half the fun of the game comes at eavesdropping on some interesting conversations.
Can't let anyone know I still do that. I mean, I'd be dead if anyone found that out.
Sit back.
For the Xbox 360 version of Scholarship Edition, the most notable addition to the game isn't the new classes or bonus content, but the new visuals. Sporting a new high-res look, Bully looks sharper and cleaner than ever before, but when compared to a lot of other games on the system, it falls noticeably short. The game also has some issues. Sometimes students in the hallways will be stuck in place and won't move until you give them a nudge in the right direction. Other times, the game's frame rate will take a noticeable dip from the norm. Rockstar has gone on record to say that there will be a patch on Xbox Live to alleviate these bugs, but as it stands, these glitches make for a significant blemish on Scholarship Edition's report card. On the Wii, the game looks surprisingly good and a decent step up from the PlayStation 2 original. The visuals are cleaner overall, though there aren't any improvements to the character models or geometry. On the dialogue front, Rockstar's penchant for solid voice acting and interesting characters comes shining through.
A vote for E means a vote for me.
Nothing dulls the pain like scotch.
There are a couple of places where the script tries a little too hard, but overall, it's up to the expected quality.
Don't play innocent with me. You want to run this school? I want to run this school.
With Grand Theft Auto 4 around the corner, Bully's Scholarship Edition is a nice warm-up. Though in reality, it deserves a lot more credit than that. Its clever writing, nuanced characters, and well-developed system of virtual hijinks and interaction have really stood the test of time. On the Xbox 360, it makes for a solid adaptation, and on the Wii, it fills a gap in the software lineup with some decent Wii Remote implementation to boot.
Move, bitch!
If you missed delivering digital wedgies the first time around, a new set of in-game content and a two-player multiplayer mode in Bully's Scholarship Edition gives you all the more reason to enroll.